Alright, this is a battle between me and Kingkoopa. So I start out with my favorite lead, Gyarados, and he starts out with his Weavile. I figure he's gonna switch, because I don't think Weavile has anything that's gonna hit me well at all. Plus, I've intimidated him, so I figure he's gonna switch, and he does. So I go with Dragon Dance. And unfortunately for me, he sends out his Gluttony. I hate that thing. It always screws up my team, and I just don't like it. So I figure, I'm hoping that he's gonna just expect me to switch and not go with Thunderbolt, so I just Ice Fang him and hope it'll do some decent damage, and it does a lot less than I thought it would. But yeah, he ends up going with Thunderbolt anyway, and of course that's gonna kill my Gyarados because it's 4 times weak to it. So I was really hoping he wouldn't do that, but it's a pretty stupid move by me. Lost my Gyarados really early in the game. So I switch in my Metagross. Takes me a while. I don't know what the hell to switch into it, but I finally decide to switch in my Metagross, which ended up being a pretty nice move, I guess. So I switch him in, and I know it has Ice Punch, and I don't think he's gonna switch out, so I just go with that. He Thunderbolts me, but because I have HP EVs, I think I do on this Metagross, it survives with a pretty nice chunk of health, a little bit more than half. So, and of course that Ice Punch, because of the Choice Band, is gonna kill it. Thank God, I hate that thing. So he switches in his Coon named Sloth, and since this thing is Choice Band on Ice Punch, I can't hit it, so I'm gonna switch it out. I'm getting really far ahead of myself here. But yeah, here he sends this thing out, and can't hit it with Ice Punch. It will do nothing, even with the Choice Band, so I have to switch out. And I think I switched to Miss Magius, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that I do. Yeah, that's what I do. And then he also withdraws his Sloth and sends out his Gengar, so I kind of wish I'd gone with Ice Punch, but I mean, there's no way I would have expected that. So I send out my Miss Magius, which this thing is designed to Mean Look, Perish Song, Protect. So, but that's not, I should have done that. Not that it really matters. But I Perish Song instead of Mean Looking, and he goes with Hypnosis, and it misses, which is pretty major actually. So I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna Hypnosis again. So I go with Protect to just stall another turn of Perish Song. Then so I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to get this thing put to sleep. So I decide to switch him out, and I just decide to throw in some other random Pokemon so that this thing isn't getting put to sleep. So I end up switching to Machamp, which I will do, and it gets put to sleep. But oddly enough, he stays in after doing this. So yeah, he uses Hypnosis, puts this thing to sleep. So then I expect him to switch out next turn. So I'm like, awesome, I'll get a free switch in to Metagross. So I switch in my Metagross, but he doesn't switch out, which is really weird because, he's gonna die this turn because of Perish Song. Thankfully, this thing, because I guess, again, because of its HP EVs, it survives, not that it matters, really. And, so he dies because of Perish Song, which I talked to him, and he was like, he didn't really know why he didn't switch out, but he really should have. Not that it really matters, but in the end it doesn't. But so I'm like, well, I know I'm not gonna outspeed this thing, so I just hell, just let it sit in there and die, because I have nothing. And it critical hits me with figures with such low HP that it gets a crit. So I send in Kingdra, I think, because I have nothing else to send in. So yeah, I send in Kingdra, and I have nothing to kill his Weavile, really. So I just like rain dance to get some speed up so I can outspeed his Weavile. And he switches out, so I'm like, okay. And he switches in Blissey. I hate Blissey. So I have like, so this is a special attacking Kingdra, luckily for him. So that rain dance was a complete waste because I have to switch out now. And I switch in, I think, my Miss Magius again. Yeah. And I'm probably pronouncing that name wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But I switch this thing in, and because it's like such a good Blissey killer, whenever you can mean look a Blissey. I mean, it's like probably the best Blissey killer in the game. Not really, but he switches him out, I guess expecting that, and switches in this son of a bitch, which I cannot kill. So I mean look it. I should have perish songed and then mean looked. It's just the smarter thing to do when you expect to switch, and I did. So he goes with Swords Dance, which means I get a free perish song without getting hit. And of course, next I go with Protect, because otherwise this thing is gonna kill me with a Night Slash or whatever. So I go use Protect, and he goes with Night Slash, and doesn't do anything. So okay, if I really need this Protect to work, and it fails, so I'm like, because then this Night Slash is obviously gonna kill me. So he kills my Miss Magius, or however you pronounce that, and then we get disconnected.